Welcome to Under the Sink show, where we dig through the clutter both in our homes and in our heads. My name is Kyla Estoya. I am an artist, storyteller, and certified procrastinator. Join me as I navigate the mess, untangle thoughts, and maybe even find something worth keeping. So tell me, what are you avoiding? Ooh, I started sounding serious in that intro. I hope it didn't scare anyone. Okay, so let's start with why this show exists. Why am I calling it Under the Sink? Why am I hosting it? Why am I calling it Under the Sink? Why am I hosting it? Those are actually just the two questions. So, a bit of backstory. A few weeks ago, I rearranged my apartment, and with that, I started cleaning up under my sink, like literally. And after I cleared out all this stuff that was in there, I realized that I had 4 or 5 garbage bags from that effing sink, because everything in this sink was just useless. I've wasted that space for useless things for 3 years. And it got me thinking, what else have I been putting off? Not just apartment wise, but in life. Have I been putting off projects? Have I been putting off hanging out with this person? Have I been putting off family time, bonding time, and all of that stuff? And what am I avoiding, really? So that sparked me with this idea, because I don't know about you, the things I ignore the most: physical clutter, unfinished projects, feelings I don't want to deal with. They have a way of sitting there. They simmer there for a while, and they grow into something bigger, and they haunt me in the back of my mind, and I don't like that. I don't like that extra weight mentally and emotionally. And even though I do journal, and that's, one way I relieve myself, I feel like making a show and hosting it is just something I really want to do. And that's just an honest answer. So yeah, welcome to Under the Sink show. A bit of a disclaimer though, I am sure that this show is not gonna be a self-help guide. I have no 10-step plan or magical decluttering tricks for your household, but now that I mention it, I will tell you to clean under your sink. And if you listener right now, if you do it, and if you even consider cleaning your sink, I think my job here is done. I think I'm onto something. I think this is a breakthrough for both me and you. Under the Sink show is going to be a mix of me solo hosting episodes, and some episodes I will have guests, so I'm very excited for that. It will revolve around personal stories, thoughts about life, and figuring things out, more specifically on things we avoid, things we forget, things we put in the back burner, things we don't want to acknowledge, things we deny, all that stuff. And that is the theme of this show. I feel like it's going to be chill, and I hate that chill was the first word that came out of my mouth, but it is true. It is going to be chill. It's going to be reflective, and hopefully it makes you feel a little less alone in your own mess. Listen, I don't have it all figured out, and maybe you don't either, and that's fine. Some things just take time, and some things we just deal with it when we're ready. We don't have to have all the answers. So for now, let's just leave it under the sink.